Starting, going live in
I'm
3.
50!
You're not 50. 3,
What?
2,
I'm not.
you're 21.
Sing it, Travie.
Cooking with Debbie and friends.
Hi, everybody.
Cooking with Debbie and friends.
You okay?
Why?
You out of breath?
We make some good food,
Yeah.
talk about marriage and parenting too. Self-care and budgeting, and some recipes for life, yeah. Cooking with Debbie and friends.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cooking with Debbie and Friends. Cooking with Debbie and Friends is a cooking and chat show we do right here in our kitchen with my handsome husband and producer, Travis.
Every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. For those of you that are new, thank you for joining us in our kitchen. We stream out to several Facebook channels and YouTube. So if you're on one of those platforms, please comment and let us know that you're here so that we can say hi to you too.
Yeah, and we stream to those platforms so that we can talk to you and you can talk to each other. And for those of you that signed up for our YouTube channel, thank you so much because we got our stats today and they're going up. And we really appreciate that. And you can share this as a watch party if you want to do a watch party. That would be wonderful.
On Facebook.
So, on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And this is episode
50.
50.
50
50. I'm 50.
That's an SNL sketch.
Yeah, that's an SNL sketch. So let's say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, Cindy Castillo.
Hi, Cindy.
And hi, Tony.
And my dad. Hi, my dad.
And
Kristen Marone. I hope I'm saying that
Kristen.
right.
Yes. And Julia Finara. Julia down by the schoolyard, Finara.
Yeah.
And Suzanne.
Little ditty
about Jack and Suzanne. And Sandy Perez.
And probably Nancy and family. So hello to you guys.
Hi. And then hello all, Mike and Linda.
Mike
Hi.
and Linda.
Oh my gosh, Linda, you got so many comments about your pets. She has such an array of pets. She's the biggest animal lover I know. And so, first of all, to all of you who sent in your pictures of your pets, thank you so much. We had so much fun looking at them. They were so cute.
And sharing them. That was really
cool. We had everything from camel.
A turkey on someone's shoulders.
Yeah,
camel,
a turkey.
Birds.
Birds. Beautiful birds.
Mostly dogs.
Yeah.
And a
cats.
cat.
Yeah. And so we thank you so much. Tonight we are going to make Cashew Chicken. And, you know, I watch the Pioneer Woman faithfully, and I pretend I'm her friend. And I pretend sometimes that she and Simi Nostrat are going to come to our house and cook with me.
Just have a lunch date.
Yeah, have a lunch date, a ladies' day. So
she actually does do that.
So I love the Pioneer Woman, Ree Drummond. She's so cute, and she's so real. And she's doing her shows now on Food Network with no producers or whatever. Her kids are the ones holding the camera. And it's so funny because she drops stuff. She burns stuff. Oh my gosh, I think she burned a spoon.
Well, and I think also because the family's there, she might be a little bit looser because she's more playful. And I think the producers, who could obviously edit out stuff like burning a spoon or goofing around with the kids. But for me personally, I've been watching it alongside Debbie, like any spouse does. If the TV's on, you're kind of watching it too. Now, the way she's acting is funner. It's more real to me.
Yeah, it's playful. I like it. And her cooking style is really like, hey, if you want to do a red bell pepper, do a red bell pepper. If you want to do, you know, she just gives you a lot of leeway with her recipes. They're kind of a suggestion. More people are here. Loretta Bowen. Hi, Loretta. So good to see you and her husband, Bruce. Woohoo! He's in the house. This is going to be an easy recipe for the two of you to do together, Bruce.
And really,
Bruce,
really
come
tasty.
on in the kitchen, Bruce. Don't be afraid. Take the plunge. Take the plunge, Bruce.
Why are you lambasting this poor man? You don't even know who he is.
Speaking of husbands,
I'm trying to pick up.
Sometimes sometimes I'll make Travis try something not on the show, and he goes, Lad wouldn't have to do it, and Lad
this guy's very picky. This is Ree Drummond's husband.
Ree Drummond's husband. He won't do wine. He won't do certain vegetables. Yeah. And so he goes, hey, if Lad doesn't have to try anything, I shouldn't have to try anything.
That's correct. I shouldn't.
So, hi, Debbie Wheatley Ferguson.
Hey, Debbie.
We hope you're doing well. Cindy, and I have my step aside, babe, so they can see our dish towels.
The dish towels?
See our dish towels?
The beautiful dish towels?
Yes. We put them on, and then I take them off and put them carefully
let me touch them.
back into plastic,
just like
and
the
put
ones
them
in
away.
the guest room. Yep. So Cindy is asking, what's the name of the YouTube channel? It's been on the lower third for a while there, so that's the youtube.com/Mommy Comic.
Oh, and Bruce Rodriguez said, hi, Debbie and Travis. Another Bruce is here.
Very cool. Bruce is in the house.
Bruce in the house.
Hi, Pilar.
So this has been a really crazy time, I think, for a lot of people. Those of you that watch news, even if you try to watch the late night guys or Saturday Night Live, we're still inundated with some of the craziness that's going on in the country. And we hope that you find some respite here. We hope that you can tune in and kind of tune out of everything else. And as a heads up for some things in October, we wanted to let you know, because the presidential debates are kind of on the fence and they don't know what they're going to do, we have blocked off those 2 Thursdays in case they do the debates, because we noticed when we tried to do a show on a debate night, people were really locked in to current events and what was going on. So we are going to not have shows on those 2 Thursdays. Right. And then, of course, Election Day, which is a Tuesday, we want everybody to go and exercise their
right to vote.
Their right to vote.
Remember, don't go there with anything like political on your shirt, because the people running the polling place can make you leave. So don't do that, because we want to make sure that your vote counts. My dad, to Cindy Castillo, momcomic.com. Well, the website address is close, Dad. It's mommycomic.com. But that leads to, I have it pointing to Cooking with Debbie, this website address right here, cookingwithdebbieandfriends.com. So if you want to go to the website, I highly suggest you do, because we've got some cool recipes there. You can look through all of the episodes of the show. In fact, if you type in something in the search bar, say you're looking for Cashew Chicken, you can type that in and it'll pull up this episode. So
I had to do it because I made curry last night, and I had to type it into the bar and
to look at your own episode.
To look at my own episode, yeah. So tonight we're going to make cashew chicken. We are starting with chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are awesome. It's the best part of the chicken. It's where all the flavor is and all the fat. Don't get me wrong, I do love a good breast of chicken or a good wing. But the thigh is really economical. It's got, like I said, a lot of flavor, good texture. You can do a lot of things. So I'm going to send Travis over to the...
Why don't you explain what you've got here? Let's show him this.
Okay, so what I have here is I've got my chicken, my unsalted cashews. If you're going to be cooking with cashews, if you're doing any kind of cooking like a sauce, you want to get unsalted cashews. If you're doing a salad, you can do salted roasted cashews. But if you're doing cooking and you're adding things like soy sauce, and you don't want to put salt because it's going to be way too salty.
What is that?
This is water chestnuts. Okay. Yeah, water chestnuts.
So onions.
Some green onions. This is a tablespoon of ginger and a tablespoon of garlic. They're sharing that. They're good in there.
What's that?
Bell peppers. And then I'm going to make a little sauce where I have some soy sauce, some oyster sauce, some rice vinegar, a little teeny kiss of sesame oil. Buy sesame oil if you like to cook Asian meals or you'd like to start, because a little goes a long way. The flavor is amazing. Some brown sugar and some cornstarch, and we had to run to the pantry outside to go get a can of chicken broth. You can use sherry if you like. I didn't have sherry in the house, but I have tons of chicken broth, so that's what we're using. All right.
So turn some olive oil in this, or not olive oil, cooking oil?
Yeah, we're doing cooking oil. We're doing, I think it's like 3 tablespoons of cooking oil.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
Yeah. So heat that up. So he's got that going. We're going to add in our chicken.
As soon as that gets hot, I'll add it in. But did you know that 90% of the world's consumption of cashews is right here in this household? No, in the United States. 90% of the world's consumption of cashews right here in the United States.
Oh, really?
Yes.
There you go.
We eat a lot of cashews in this house. This is one of the dishes that we do. I love this in. But also, I'll throw those in a bag because it's really good for the good cholesterol and to reduce bad cholesterol. Mm-hmm. And it's filling, so if you throw it in a salad or in a dish like this, it's going to give you that really hearty, full feeling.
Yeah. I like to put them in there with some dates for you or some dried apricots. Make our own little trail mix. Yep. Hi, Paula Gelman. Oh my gosh, Paula, your dogs were beautiful. Can I talk a little bit more about the October schedule while that's heating up? Okay, so we're going to take those 2 Thursdays off because of the possible presidential debates.
Sure.
Next week, we are going to be in pink. It is a pink day. Travis, you're putting that in there?
Yes, I am.
And guess what? I don't know if my sister's here yet, but you get to put in the kosher salt all fancy like you do.
I will do that.
So,
un momento.
You're going to be sauteing that chicken. Loretta, if you're still with us here watching with your husband, you don't want to keep stirring that chicken over and over. You want to let it be able to brown. So we're going to be browning that chicken. If you're constantly stirring, it's not going to get a chance to brown. So, and you can add some salt.
How much? Because this is really salty. So what am I doing? Just like an extra 1 or 2?
2.
Am I doing 3 of these?
2 is good.
Just 2 of those?
2, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to go ahead and put the
there you go.
The double up cam on this
one. There you go. Oh, so fancy.
2.
No, maybe 1 more. I just saw you.
Look at, I got
good.
I got a lot. There was a lot in my fingers. I got big fingers.
And I do cook a lot with kosher salt. It's the best salt to use. If you have not yet seen the Netflix documentary, Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat with Sami Nostrat, you must see it. It is so good and will just change your attitude about certain foods, including salt. Okay, so he's over there doing that. I'm talking about October because the possibility of presidential debates or just more chaos, we don't know. But we're going to keep those 2 Thursdays open. Next week, we're coming back on Tuesday, and we're going to be talking about breast cancer awareness. Pilar, our barista, was the one who brought it to our attention. Hey, this is October, and Halloween gets a lot of publicity. They have great PR, but it's also breast cancer awareness, and I want to include mammogram awareness. You know, if you haven't planned your mammogram, the other day Pilar and I went for blood work, and it all came back great. I'm doing fantastic, and we went for flu shots, and we just walked right in. There wasn't a crowd there at all. So now is a good time to start scheduling that.
Yes.
So we're going to be focusing on some breast cancer awareness and mammogram, and we're going to talk about your overall health, breast health. So you're doing that. Let me have that bowl over there.
So that's coming up. Yeah. I only stirred it up when I put the salt in there, but like Debbie said, you want to give it time to brown before you go moving it around.
Yeah, we're also going to be in October, of course, we're going to be talking about Halloween. And we're going to do a Halloween show a little early so that you are able to buy whatever we make for Halloween, especially with Pilar, 'cause she's coming up with some crazy drinks for Halloween. And we're also going to do a Day of the Dead show. And Pilar's going to be with us again that night to do a wonderful drink. I'm so excited about the drink she's making that night.
Yeah.
I'm
not going to say anything.
Okay, so what I'm doing in this little bowl here is I put in half a cup of soy sauce. Then I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. Then I'm going to put in, baby, can you do my littlest one? It's a blue one. Then I'm going to do the little blue one.
This one.
This thing saves you so much money. This saves you so much money. A little spatula like this so that you can get into all those crevices, corners, the bottom of the peanut butter. And right now, we got to watch our pennies. So I'm putting in some oyster sauce. You can get the full recipe on the Pioneer Woman's website. This is one... Let me see if I can read my notes from over there.
Oh, I moved it. 1 tablespoon of garlic, where are you?
Rice vinegar.
Oh, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar.
Right.
1/2 a teaspoon of sesame oil.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do...
1/2 cup of soy sauce.
Yeah, I'm going to do my little, my kiss of sesame oil there. And my brown sugar. So we're going to whisk this up. A good idea while you're cooking is to have a big tub of water, soapy water, so you can just dump your dishes in there. Oh, we forgot to do a question.
Son of a bitch.
What question would you like to do?
Where are the questions? Let me grab them.
Okay. So I'm just mixing this all up here. We have a new camera angle. Did you guys see it? Hi.
That's why we were 30 seconds
That's
late.
why we were a little late.
I don't know what you did with them, Debs. Do you remember one of them, though? The questions?
I don't.
You wrote most of them.
I did write most of them. I'm going blank right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. What kinds of things are you doing to escape anxiety? Because
Well, that's a good one.
that is one of the things that we talked about today as a family and producers of the show. Because we want to do a show about getting your anxiety under control. Because, oh, God damn, are things crazy right now. So we're trying to, you know, ease our anxiety.
Let's start with you.
Yeah, what are some of the things that you do? Me?
You.
I like to organize. I like to take things out, clean things up, and then organize. So sometimes it's attacking a closet, like just taking things out that need to be donated and taking them to the donation center, or pulling everything out of the fridge and cleaning it out. So I like to clean and organize.
Does that make you feel like you're in control?
It does.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I like to roller skate.
God. You're determined to get those roller skates, aren't you?
I'm just saying.
I'm looking for a can.
Music. I play music. Wait, not a can opener. You want me to just open it with this?
Sure.
Here, talk to the people.
Yeah.
I play music.
So what do you
relax.
guys do to get rid of anxiety? I know that Suzanne teaches Zumba, and I would imagine on the other side of the Zumba class, you probably feel like, whew, that was good. I love that. And you feel less anxious. Walking your dogs, petting your dogs. What are some of the things that you do to relieve your anxiety? Watch the news, not watching it, flipping out on Filippo, working out, wine. Everybody underestimates the beauty of some wine.
Just a simple glass of wine.
Yeah.
Or
not
several.
for you.
Or several.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love wine.
I know.
Fishing. Bring the skates. Thank you, Bruce Rodriguez.
Oh,
I appreciate
fishing. Yeah, that would be a good one, Mike. Bring the skates. Exercise and organize. Watch mindless TV. Oh my gosh, I'm watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch right now. You know,
You actually started the West Wing, too.
I started the West Wing, too, because I pretend that is my administration. Like, wow. Oh, Martin Sheen, the Silver Fox.
Wow.
To cope with anxiety, I've been cleaning, organizing, writing, helping my folks with errands and chores, watching TV and movies, reading anything creative, artistic.
That's awesome,
yes.
Cindy.
I love what you said there about helping people, because that also is something that can help relieve anxiety and make you feel like in control. Or if you're helping somebody, you know, that helps you feel like you have some kind of control and power. Hell yes, wine. Yes, dancing. Running every morning. I'm on the streets at 5:30 a.m. Very few people out. Weather is perfect.
That sounds awesome.
God bless you, Loretta. Jack loves West Wing. I do too. So we've got your sauteed chicken over there.
It's not completely brown yet.
All right. I want to give you the garlic and the ginger. And you are going to smell this garlic and ginger. So you're going to do that
I can smell it already.
Do it for a minute. So he's got that. Try 90 Day Fiancé. Is that a good one? I kind of miss Sister Wives. That was kind of a fun thing to do. I love guilty pleasure TV.
We watched like 3 episodes of the Love on the Spectrum. That was kind of interesting.
Love on the Spectrum. That was fun. You know what, too? There's a lot of horror coming up. A lot of horror movies. Oh, that's something else I forgot to tell you about October. We were able to book the director and the creator of a documentary about cult movies. And there's three. It's
a 3-part series called Time Warp on Amazon. It does cost money, not much, but it's way, way cheaper than going to a movie and in the comfort of your own home, probably with just your boxers on. And it's a fantastic series.
Yeah.
Danny Wolf was brought on to produce the thing, but then they liked his directing ability so much they actually made him the director and producer of it.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-part series called Time Warp. He'll be here. He also just came out with
Skin.
With Skin. That's a documentary on Amazon as well, and he's working on.
And Skin is about the history of nudity in movies. It really is fascinating. But getting back to Time Warp real quick, there's a lot of horror in there. You know, some of those cult movies, and so we're going to put a poll out for you because he talks about Night of the Living Dead and Chainsaw Massacre and a couple other really freaky, scary movies. And so we want to hear your feedback on those movies. And so we're going to do a movie night here with movie food, and it's going to be our Halloween episode, and we're really looking forward to it. Pay Things Forward. Oh, wait. Married at First Sight. Is that good, Anna Maria? Pay Things Forward. First time it happened to me was at Starbucks. I started crying. Did somebody pay for you, Paula? Did somebody ahead of you pay for you behind us? We've done that a couple times. Yeah. It's fun. That's nice. Okay, so you've got the chicken and you've got the garlic and the ginger. Can you start smelling it? I can really smell it. Okay, now we're going to stir in 1 cut up green bell pepper. You can do red if you have red. You can do green. You can do whatever color you want. I happen to have a green one. Can you smell it, Travis?
Instantly smells like
yeah.
Now the garlic and the
I need a little measuring cup.
Ginger kind of sticking to the bottom, so you got to make sure.
Yeah, it will stick to the bottom. So you gotta. And then we need a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. How you doing over there?
Well, it's very difficult work.
Okay. Now, let's see. 1/4 cup of chicken broth or sherry.
You don't want to pour it in there? What am I doing here? Why are
you're going to go, because I don't want you to drip all over the floor.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and put that 1/4 cup of chicken broth or sherry, either one. Now, if it gets too sticky, you can always add a little bit of more water or a little bit more chicken broth to get all that good stuff off the bottom of the pan. How you doing over there?
Why do you keep asking me how I'm doing? I'm not burning myself. How about we start there? That's not really brown like you told Loretta.
It's not?
No. No, here, let's just show a full shot. I mean, it's...
It's brown.
Okay, I'm thinking like glazed, that delicious, rich brown.
Well, that only happens if you keep the skin on. And we took the skin off.
Okay.
So I need, where's your 1/4 cup?
Right there.
What other kinds of things do you do to relax, Travis? Because the roller skate, I don't know.
Well, music, but writing, like Cindy Castillo, I do enjoy writing a lot. And I write sometimes just poems on my phone, or sometimes I can't not write things. So I write short stories, I write short scripts and screenplays. When the pandemic first started, I wrote a full-length screenplay that I just did it in 2 weeks, and I put it aside. I wanted to give myself some time to then I'll come back to it. But that kind of stuff is very relaxing to me. It stresses you out, though.
Yeah.
You hate it. You cry when you do it, huh?
What, when I have to write?
Yes.
Like for writing class?
Yep.
I'm not a writer.
She
okay.
cries.
Stop it. Okay. So this is cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I've got a 1/4 cup of water here. I'm going to put the cornstarch right in there and whisk that up. It's a thickening agent.
Okay, I'm going to show this. Look at that, you guys. Oh, it looks good. It smells so good.
There, yeah.
So did you ask them what their favorite horror movies are?
No, we're going to put out a list of movies for you to choose from, so that when Danny comes, you'll have the list from what he has directed.
So well, what he did was he interviewed directors, writers, actors of these old movies, whomever he could get in there to interview, and some of the most amazing interviews you've ever seen. So that's what Time Warp is all about.
Yeah, and so we'll have him here for the Halloween episode. Let's go to a couple comments. Bruce said, saying a good prayer for everyone gets me through the day. How thoughtful is that? Is that so thoughtful? Mm-hmm. Oh. And then Mike Bilberry said, did you see the poet that won America's Got Talent?
I did not,
I didn't see that.
I think someone told me about it. It was like a must-see. I need to see that. I really love that kind of poetry.
And then...
Hey, Yvonne.
Hi,
Hernandez.
Yvonne Hernandez. Oh, my gosh. I love you, Yvonne. I hope you're doing well. No, Yvonne, I love her. And she's a good person, and she's a sensitive person, and with this world getting as crazy it is every now and then, you know, you need good people. Cindy Castillo, Debbie, do you write your jokes for your acts? Yes, then you're a writer. I am, and I do write my jokes. And when the kids were little, I would write things down while we were out. Like one of them would say something funny, and you know, I'd write it down, or I'd just write a premise, and then I'd be following them, like, why did Mommy write this down? What's funny about this? I don't remember the rest of the joke. Spoken word artist that owned AGT was awesome. Now we got to look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, Travis.
What am I doing?
Now I'm going to have you put in this mixture. That was the soy sauce, the brown sugar, the kiss of sesame oil, rice vinegar, oyster sauce. And stir it around a little bit. Ooh, it went quiet.
Oh, this smells so amazing.
BG Casas, Mama Maria and I say hi. We were watching, but I was feeding my babies and getting ready for dinner. We're always happy to have you, even if you walk in the middle. That's just fine with us.
Or if you watch it on
yeah, or watch
after.
it later. Yeah, you can always watch it later.
Now, I know that they can see this. I've got the camera on this. You see how rich and dark this is with this mixture that Debbie put in there? All those flavors are going to start just kind of marrying together.
Yeah.
Everybody's
playing together so nicely.
So good.
We're going to put in a little bit of this slurry, which is just cornstarch and water, just making it a little thick, and we're going to thicken it up, and the color is going to lighten a little bit. Can oyster sauce be left off? Yes, it can. If you want to, Flora, there's also something called oyster sauce flavoring, which may not be as strong as oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce is a little strong.
It is, yeah.
So if you don't like it, it is a taste that...
You know, I would try a hoisin sauce. That might work for you too. And it really, you're talking about a tablespoon. So,
you can't really taste it in this dish.
Yeah, yeah.
It really is just a hint of a flavor.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of strong, but why not? Leave it off.
Yeah.
The idea with these recipes, even some that Debbie liked from Ree Drummond or Samin Nasrat, she'll change just a little bit here or there. You should feel free to do that as well.
You can do a hoisin sauce if you like. You can do oyster flavoring sauce, which isn't as potent, like I said. So now we're going to put in our cornstarch, and that is going to lighten up. And then go ahead and do that. Replying to Marcia, distant Marcia, so glad, yay, Marcia, glad that you joined. Welcome. You guys all doing okay down there in Texas? Is that where the hurricane is supposed to hit, or is that Louisiana?
Yeah, now if you're watching on the screen, this almost immediately soaked up a lot of that extra moisture. I'm going to go straight to this camera.
Okay.
So you can get a little closer view of it. And you can see how it's thicker, instantly got thicker. And now it's really starting to look like what you would get from P.F. Chang's or Panda Express or your favorite
it's going to get real thick. Now if it gets too thick, you can add a little water or you can add a little chicken broth to get it to the desired texture that you want. So now that's in there. Now here we come.
Okay.
Here we come. We're going to need a plate of rice. So if you can make me a little plate of rice. This was a fast dinner, right?
Wait, this is done?
Yep.
Wow.
I just have a few more things to add and it's done. Yeah, this is really quick. I love that Pioneer Woman concentrates on 16-minute meals because a lot of us are walking in with your spouse or your partner going, I don't know, what do you want to cook? And so to have a 16-minute meal like this available is really good. These meals are keeping us home. Our dinners have been delicious and our home smells amazing. Thank you guys. You're welcome, Loretta. This one is really easy. And like I said, Pioneer Woman has a website and she's really easy to follow along with, and she gives you a lot of leeway.
Plate some?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
All right.
That's why
so
I didn't.
You get rice or you can do noodles. For me, rice is easier, just being diabetic. By the way, I went to go get my numbers done. I'm doing good. And
1 point away from
being a person without diabetes. But rice is easier for me to control than noodles. So, but whatever you like, you can do noodles, you can do ramen, you can do rice, whatever you want. Suzanne says, oh, these damn hurricanes. Okay, so Travis, we're going to put in the cashews, the water chestnuts,
okay,
and go to it.
And what?
Such a good meal. Thank you. Yeah, it is.
Cashews first?
Yeah. And you know what? If you feel like watching something other than the news, go to my website and you can watch past episodes. And the explanation is right there. Like I said, the other day I watched the episode where I made East Indian curry because I couldn't remember the exact recipe. So, join me there. You can watch. Hi, Debbie Grow. Isn't it fun? I get all these people from high school. Only the cool people from high school.
Yeah, all the non-cool people just don't watch.
All the non-cool people I blocked. Cashews,
So
bless you, Anna Maria says. Cashews, bless you. That's Anna Maria.
Yes, it is.
She's a cutie. By the way, Anna Maria not only is my daughter, my favorite daughter. Sorry, Pilar.
Pilar's watching.
I know. Pilar will tell you who's my favorite. Anyway, yeah, I love Anna Maria, and she gave me a tip that we're going to talk about right after we do a taste test here. Okay, you can scoop some of that out now right onto here.
Okay, that's about a cup of rice.
Yep.
So, oh, that's still on that camera.
This was fast and easy and budget friendly. Budget friendly. When you see chicken thighs on sale, grab a bunch. Grab them and freeze them. They are the perfect thing to put in a crock pot.
I'm going to do
No.
Oh, I love to show the people.
You're so silly. There you go. Now you can show the people.
I don't want to. I'm just going to eat it.
Come on, show the people. How are we showing the people?
I don't know. Let's try this one. Let's try this one.
Anna Maria's so cute. Love the block button, don't you? For those of you that are getting caught up in all the drama and the mess, that's what the block button is for. Oh, did you see Van Halen at high school? Here's my story, Debbie. I was the class president at the time, junior class president, and we hired two bands, Papa Do Run Run and Van Halen. And Van Halen actually opened for Papa Do Run Run because Papa Do Run Run was the shit. That was the band, right? And Van Halen, you could see them in anybody's backyard in Roland Heights at the time. But we hired them for $800, and somebody has the contract somewhere. And so, after being convinced that Van Halen would be a good band to have at the high school, our class hired them for the dance because we were sponsoring that dance. What? Yes.
So for those of you that don't know, Eddie Van Halen passed.
Yeah.
And so did, I can see clearly, Johnny Nash.
Johnny Nash?
He passed away as well.
Did he?
He did. He was 80.
2020 is sucking bad time, man.
It does.
Remember how hopeful we were on New Year's Eve? Oh my gosh, maybe as we head into New Year's Eve, we'll have people post their pictures where they're like, 2019 sucked, man. We are in 2020. Yeah. It's going to be our year. Okay. So, Debbie saw Papa Do Run Run at Disneyland, so apparently they were okay.
They really were good.
All right.
But you know what else is really good? The way this smells, and I need to get a taste. So you get your taste.
I'm getting you the perfect taste. Oh. There's a cashew.
Well, hook me up with that piece of chicken right there.
Which one?
This big one, right? Yes.
Just get it.
Oh, for the love of God, could you just... Here, we're going to get a little more rice on there.
What does it need more of?
It needs more of being in my mouth, for starters. I don't think it needs more of anything. You know what I might do, though?
What?
Cut those cashews up a little bit. Those are whole cashews, so I might like dice them up, make them small.
Okay.
Kind of like what you do with the walnuts on the curry.
Curry. Okay.
So that, but the oyster sauce is not overpowering. All those flavors work so beautifully with that chicken. The chicken's nice and soft. And
did you taste the water chestnut?
I do.
Yeah,
I taste the water
chestnut. It's nice
chestnut.
and crisp and.
Just a hint of garlic, not too much. Nothing is overpowering. Everything works so well together on this dish. I'm gonna get another bite because it's so amazing. Even the little onions, they just add such a nice little touch at the top.
I believe that you can freeze this dish up to the point where you put the cashews and the water chestnuts and the onions. Those last three things we added, I think you could probably freeze your cashew chicken at that point before you add those three items. Because, you know, the water chestnuts and the onions, of course, and the cashews, everything will get soggy. But this might be a good freezer meal to do. Why is Cecilia laughing at us? What did we do that's funny?
I don't know.
Paula Gelman, the Pine Bug, Debbie Wheatley from... No, we've got more show. Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
Here, nobody minds if Travis eats, right?
I'm just going to have another bite.
No, go ahead and eat, sweetie.
I'm not going to eat my whole dinner on camera.
You know what? I need to tell you about my husband. He rushes home from work. He gets in at, 5:30. His job is to pick up flowers because it's right on his way home. So he picks up the flowers.
Not on my way home.
And he walks in, and then he sets up all these cameras. One day we'll take a picture from this point so you can see how the cameras, the computers, the lights, how everything is set up. And he makes this a very professional looking show, and he doesn't eat from lunch on. And I used to want to put a little craft service, like, here, have some vegetables, have half a sandwich. He doesn't do anything.
Just like in my band, when I perform, I don't want to eat and just be like bogged down with a full meal before I perform. That's the same thing with here. But what I really wanted to do was create an environment that really just highlighted the food, because that's what the show is about. First and foremost, really good food. And that's why I went to such great lengths to put camera angles in places that would make it interesting for you guys.
Which is why it caught the attention of some producers, because it really is a well-produced show. But he does come home and he doesn't get anything.
I'm still in my work shirt,
lady. He's still in his work shirt, and so this is the first meal he's had for a while. So go ahead and eat while I talk about this.
And I eat my lunch in the morning for breakfast because I'm so...
I pack him a breakfast. I pack him a little snack pack. I pack him fresh fruit.
Okay, what do you got here? What are we doing?
And lunch. Okay.
So I'm fat. Everyone got it. Okay, what do we have?
This tip is from Anna Maria Kanemacher. So Anna Maria's our daughter, and she watches the show every Tuesday and Thursday with her brand new, shiny, wonderful husband.
Shiny and brand new.
Right out of the box husband, Richard. And we were talking about laundry. And she said, Mom, you should give some of your laundry tips because nobody did laundry like you do. And I'm really good at laundry. So, anyways, this is a tip I got from her, though. We're going to talk about masks. We believe in science. We believe that masks will keep COVID at bay. And we believe that it is taking care of your fellow human being, and we think it is patriotic to wear your mask. But there is a right way and a wrong way to wear your mask. The wrong way, of course, is where your nose is exposed. You should not be wearing your mask like that. Your mask should be covering your nose and your mouth completely, and it should fit snugly so things can't get, air can't come through your mask. Nobody's going to stop breathing. You're going to be fine with a snug fitting mask. Think of your mask as your underwear. Would you wear your underwear underneath your private part? No. So just like you pull your underwear.
That's a weird.
Well,
that sounded weird.
Would you wear your underwear where your thing is hanging?
That's how I always wear it. I don't know how you guys are wearing your underwear. My junk is always hanging out. Can we not go there? This is a good episode. I don't need to be talking about all this. But I know what you're saying. So the guys that wear it underneath their chin, they're doing it just because it's a requirement, because they can't go into certain places without it.
Right.
Was that a good way to get away from...
Okay. So think of it like your underwear. You would never wear it below your private part. You don't pull on the same underwear every day for a week without washing it, and the same with your mask. Your mask should be changed out every single day. So with Travis, he wears a fresh one every single day, when I go out, I take a freshly washed one. So we're going to talk about the care of your masks. So this was Anna Maria's idea. She has a basket of clean masks, and she has a basket with her dirty masks. And these are reusable masks, not the disposable. Keep a disposable one in your glove box or your purse. A disposable one is always good to have on hand should you need it. We've had to pull out an emergency
Yeah.
Paula wrote, assholes. They're assholes. That's funny.
They're assholes.
It is. It's
My dad wrote, like father, like son.
It's frustrating when you're taking care of yourself and your health and you're doing the best you can, and you see some idiot in the store with their mask like just barely on their face because they're trying to make a statement. So anyways, back to my Anna Maria. Anna Maria has this going on in her house, and we just employed it in ours, and it works. We have a basket of clean masks. And these are masks made by my friend Suzanne Denlinger, who's very nice. There's also some store-bought ones in here. But these masks, Travis knows that if they're in the bag, it's clean. Or Pilar knows if it's in the bag, then it's clean. So, and then don't just shove your mask in your glove compartment or in your purse or your backpack or your briefcase. Make sure you're keeping it clean. Don't just, my mask is here somewhere at the bottom of my purse. And then Anna Maria says, have a basket with the dirty masks. So the dirty masks are in, or the used masks are in a laundry bag. You can get these at the 99-cent store, so you just drop it in there. You wash your masks in warm water. Air drying is not the best way to dry a mask. That's not killing any of the germs. What you want to do with these masks is you want to wash them in detergent. You can use a laundry sanitizer if you have one. And then you want to dry them on low. You want to get some heat into them. And then you just put them right in their bag so they're ready to go, and you keep them.
What do you tell a guy who's got a favorite mask? I'm not going to point any fingers. He's probably not watching anyway. But there's a guy at work that wears the same exact mask every day. And you know this because he adjusts it constantly, and on the front there is a filthy mark where his fingers touch it.
Don't be around that guy.
He never ever changes that mask out. I've even asked him, hey bro, do you need a new mask? I've got an extra one. No, I like this one. It feels good because it's not too tight, because if it pulls on your ear it gives you headaches. What do you tell a guy like that? You got to give him an extra mask, or he's obviously not going to give it up.
So ask him where he got his mask.
He said he washes it once a week.
Okay, but I would ask him, where did you get your mask? And then go get him one from that same place.
That's a filthy mask.
Yeah, get him another one. That's what I would do. Do you guys have any? Do you guys have any suggestions there? That would be mine.
That's like telling a coworker that they got BO or something.
Sometimes you got to tell a coworker.
How do you tell them? Man, you funky. You got to get him a deodorant and put it on, or send it to him. through your funky.com.
This show has gone completely off the rails. Let's just get the Instapot.
It's probably just because...
Let's just get the Instapot out.
Probably just because this is so amazing.
Rhea said, tell him it's stinky. I think men can tell other men stuff like that. I think, because I worked with a lot of men, and they would tell each other, hey, bro, you smell bad. Hey, bro, pull up your pants. Hey, bro, is that a haircut? I mean,
but guys get their feelings hurt, too. I mean, you can't walk up to a guy and go, hey, nice shirt. Do they make it for men? That kind of stuff, because you do say that to a guy, and he'll go, and then he'll cry. So you got to make sure you're telling the right kind of guy that. You can't just go up every guy and say, bro, you stink. Yeah. Buddies can, but like this is
I think you can also go to management too and see if they'll post something on mask etiquette, like how to wear it, make sure your mask is clean, disposable masks are available, have him use his underwear for a mask. Feed him garlic until he has to get a new one. You guys are awesome. You said Instapot. I did. Can you steam the masks in the Instapot? I love my friends. They went off the rail with us.
You opened that door.
They went off the rail with us.
You opened that door.
My suggestion would be like, hey, you said that mask is a good fit. Where did you get it? Because I'm having a hard time finding a good fit for mine. And if he says, I don't know, Daiso or Target or whatever, go and get him one. Masks are pretty inexpensive right now, and I think it might be worth it to just get him another one. Hey, dude, this way you don't have to wear the same mask all week.
Yeah.
So
you got your clean ones and your to be laundered ones in a little laundry bag. And where can you get something like this?
99-cent store.
99-cent store, CVS, Target. They have these nice little bags. We used to use these in the Marine Corps because we would all throw our stuff into a giant washer. And so we would put our socks and underwear and stuff in there, and then we had a big safety pin that we put. So these come in a lot of different sizes for full laundry or small for delicates and stuff like that. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, and I wash mine by themselves on a short little run. And like I said, just regular detergent. You can also put in, if your masks are stiff, like stiff fabric and it's uncomfortable, you can put in white vinegar in your laundry, and that will soften up the material, break it down and soften it up a little bit. But remember, the important thing is to dry them in the dryer. Air drying is not suggested. You're not killing off the bacteria or germs that are in that mask. So, all right. So we need to wash our hands so we can eat. So join us on next Tuesday as we celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness. We will be wearing pink. Maybe you can wear pink and send me your picture. And if you are a breast cancer survivor, let us know. We would love to salute you on the show if you would like us to. If you got your mammogram in 2020, we're going to salute you too. We're going to have a wonderful time on Tuesday. And remember, we're going to skip Thursday because who knows? Could be a debate, maybe not. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. But one thing's for sure, we will be here with you, cooking up good food and having some laughs and getting you away from the craziness, if it is just for half an hour to an hour. We love you guys. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, everyone. Cooking with Debbie and friends. Like how I slowed it down?
I do.
Cooking with Debbie and friends.
Bye, everybody. Who's the guy?
I'm not telling you.
If I guess.
But he is a manager. I'm not telling you it's not Rob. It's not RJ. One more guess.
It's the guy?
Yes, it's a man.
Is it you?
Why would it be me? You're sitting here telling everyone you're giving me new masks.
I do.
It's not me. That was your last guess. Okay, here we go. No, that's not a man. Oh my God. We're done.